Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is going to be on my favourite Paul McCartney album, solo album, Paul McCartney And Wings, Red Rose Speedway. This is the Paul McCartney Archive Collection, and I picked this up on sale. It was half price. It was really expensive at full price. I think it was about $50, $60. Whereas I got it for about $30. Now, this is the 2LP edition. It has the main album's been remastered, and then it has a second album with B-sides and outtakes. But we'll go over all the songs. But with the B-sides and outtakes, I only listened to one song on it, which is Live and Let Die. It has Live and Let Die, which is honestly my favourite James Bond song. Either it's between Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney or View to a Kill by Duran Duran. Oh, that's a difficult one. Anyway, I get distracted. Someone said to me, oh, your lighting is shit in every video you do. It's always out of focus. Like, I'm using a cheap webcam to film. I only get like 30 views per video. There's no point in me getting like some sort of mega expensive setup, is it? Anyway, let's get into it. The looks of this album, like, this is beautiful. I love the white band, but the album cover is probably my favourite Paul McCartney and Wings album cover. If you're wondering, I should have said in the beginning, I love all Paul McCartney solo stuff right up until Wings split up, and then in the 80s, with Pipes of Peace and Press to Play and albums like that, I don't enjoy them. Then you move on, and the last or the latest Paul McCartney album that I really enjoy is Egypt Station, which is an amazing album. But this is my favourite by far. Pardon me. Second being Band on the Run, but I love the motorcycle engine. I love his surprise look, and then the rose, and I like the writing there, or the typeface, I think the technical word. That's is that a smashed glass bottle? Or no, I think it's a thing of roses. And it has a really great gatefold. I love the artwork here. This is fantastic. This is like retro's 50s sort of. It's what the 50s imagined the 90s would look like, sort of thing. So it comes with a booklet, which I'll show you in a sec. But the sleeves are really nice. They're these nice, just silver sleeves. One side has a hole in it. And so I can show you the label, actually. I will be keeping this one out because it doesn't actually say the name of the songs on the actual record. So I need to read them off. And someone's like, why don't you just remember them before the video begins? Like, no. My memory... Oh, we got it there. Great. But my memory is awful. It is really bad. You do not want to count on me for anything when it comes to remembering stuff. So we have a really great picture of Paul and the band. Now I'm going to have to... That one. Right, okay. I'm going to have to blur this out because YouTube won't like it. But there's a lot of breasticles and bums in this. Tell you what. I'll turn it round so you only see the one side. Oh, god damn it. They're cartoon nipples, so they should be alright. They're not real nipples, YouTube. Do not disown me. I can't show you the other side because of all the babies. But that's better. Some lovely artwork again, and the same sort of retro style. And then some lovely pictures of Paul and the band. Lyrics. Always got to have your lyrics. I will show you all this book since these newer videos I'm trying to be a bit more relaxed and a bit more slow with it and go over everything, whereas before I was a bit rushed. Now I'm not sure who he is here. I mean, lovely picture of Paul there from the front and lovely picture of the band, but this dude, I'm not sure which one he is. Looks like Freddie Mercury, a young Freddie Mercury, I swear. It's Danny Lane, that's his name. Danny Sewell, Henry I can't pronounce that. Of course, Paul and Linda. Now, Linda is an amazing photographer. Linda McCartney. She was beautiful, brilliant. And lovely pictures of some live shows. It's nice. I check the screen's there, so I just check you can actually see it when I'm showing you. And then some, is it vinyl pop or pop art? I think they call it. That sort of design. But that's really cool. This doesn't come with the original album, obviously. And something, just a side note again, a lot of Paul McCartney's archive collection releases are really expensive. Even if you want just like the basic 2 LP version, it's a hell of a lot of money. Even from like my record stores. Obviously it's going to be a lot from his own website, but they're expensive everywhere. And I know it's probably the record label that makes that decision, but Paul McCartney is the most influential and is the most it's the richest artist of all time. Surely, Paul, you don't need that money. Obviously he's not going to sell it for cheap, but you could sell it for the same price as everyone else does for their re-releases. No? Anyway, let's get into the song, shall we? So, the songs on this album are so upbeat and happy. I love them. So it starts on Live in a Big Barn Bed, Big Barn. It's just Big Barn Bed, which I thought was Big Barn Red for most of my life for some reason. But Big Barn Bed, has this great hook. I love the horns and the guitar in it, but the hook and the chorus is what really makes it for me. And it's just so catchy and full of life. And I love the ending. Whoa, man. It's got a really great ending, but overall, for a title track, for a starting track to the album, it is brilliant. It really kicks things off, just absolutely fantastic. And side 1, song 2, we have My Love. My love does it good. My Love is amazing, absolutely beautiful. And funny story, it wasn't actually going to be a single. It was released as a single and it was a huge hit for Paul. But Paul McCartney was never originally going to release it as a single. And someone, I think it was either Linda, or Danny, told him to do so. And it's absolutely beautiful. I know he's known by people called John as someone who does these cheesy love songs. And maybe it is a bit cheesy to you, but I think it's beautiful. And his lyrics, he absolutely smashes it. For my top 10 male lyrics, I meant vocals. For my top 10 male vocalist list, which I'm still working on, I've excluded Liam Gallagher because he'd be first anyway, and you know that. So it would have been a boring video. But Paul McCartney is first. He is my favourite by far for vocals. I keep saying lyricist. I'm really tired. I apologise. I haven't slept well, and with the Be Here Now video as well, I must have rubbed my eyes about 1 billion times. But anyway, get on the right thing, get on the right. It's amazing, absolutely brilliant song. One More Kiss, amazing. Little Lamb Dragonfly, which I was just listening to before I started filming, absolutely amazing song. Side 2 starts with A Single Pigeon, which is a really sort of a jazzy, low-key, soul sort of song, and it's beautiful, I love it. And then we have When the Night, it's amazing, love that song. And the melody with loop, first Indian on the Moon is amazing. Hold Me Tight, Lazy Dynamite, Hands of Love and Power Cut. I love the melody on this record. I love a melody in general. I love when songs connect together and form into this big sort of opus, and it has a really great, just big finish to the album. I love it. It doesn't actually tell you sorry, it doesn't actually tell you what songs are on the other one, so I have to get it out. But out you come. So we do have side 3, We have Mary Had a Little Lamb, Little Woman Love, Hi Hi Hi, Come On, Live and Let Die. My favourite James Bond song, and the only song I really listen to on this. I'm not one for, unless it's like B-sides that are really good. I'm not one for demos and outtakes. Like when the Beatles bring out their stuff, I don't really buy the demos and outtakes, like special edition ones, because I don't really see a point in it. Thank You Darling, 1982, live in Berlin. The Mess, live at The Hague. Jazz Street, Live and Let Die. Group only, take 10. Sweet. And, you know, it is good. If you're a big Paul McCartney fan, it is definitely worth picking this up, you know, because you'd like the B-sides and the outtakes. But the one I had to cut there, I know that was a really big jump cut, but and someone just came right through that square wood door. Let's get into the conclusion. These videos will get better with the editing and stuff. My previous, I mean, most of you know this because you've been watching for a while. Thank you, I love you. But the previous ones, I didn't really edit them. All I did was put the start on it, the opening, and if I didn't need to cut any bits out, I didn't, and they were just posted. Which it was easy to do, but it was lazy and getting a bit stale, you know. And now I'm mixing things up. I really enjoy it, but I'm obviously new to all this editing stuff, and I'm dead inside tired. So anyway, but the album is amazing. My favourite Paul McCartney album. 10 out of 10. Production 10 out of 10. Lyrics is a 9 out of 10. Instrumentation is a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna probably just do one rating for each album. Now, someone said that I'm a bit liberal with like 10 out of 10 and stuff, and a lot of the albums I do are going to be a 10 out of 10. I either love something or I hate it, you know. There's no middle ground, and I'm very lenient with the love. I love a lot of stuff. You know, if you went through my records, you'd find a whole host of different music genres, and this is one of them that I love. Thanks for watching. What is your favourite Paul McCartney and Wings album? Comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone.